Welcome to Cronin Field, where the Jesuit Crusaders will be taking on the West Linn Lions. Carson, how are you feeling about this game?
No, Christian, I'm feeling a little nervous because Westland have done pretty well in their past few games. I mean, in the first round, they faced against Newburgh, which they won comfortably with 4-0. Their second game was a little scary with 1-0 against Forest Grove, but I feel like Jesuit also has a really good chance of winning this game. Their first round, they faced against Nelson 10-0 by halftime, and it was ended up being a mercy rule, and they ended the game there. The second game, 3-0 against North Medford. North Medford is no pushover. I feel like they played pretty well during that game. What do you think about how Jesuit and their expectations are right now?
Well, obviously being the #1 ranked team in the country, expectations are pretty high. You know, West Linn is ranked number 8 in the league, I think. So, it's gonna be a tougher matchup for the Crusaders, but I think Jesuit will handle it.
I feel like it's also pretty poetic how it's Westland women's versus Westland women's for our first game, and then later on today it'll be the men's facing against Westland also.
Excited for that game too. Both teams getting ready out here. Start the game.
Looks like Zoe Anderson will be starting in goal for Jesuit, and she's been absolutely phenomenal this season. I'm not sure how many goals she led up, but I know it's a very small amount of goals.
I'd have to agree with you right there. Jesuit in the huddle right now.
I think as you go on in the playoffs, nerves has been all-time high right now. Because first round is like, well, if you get on the first round, obviously it's going to be an upset, but it won't hurt as much as losing later on. And as Jesuit have moved on, it's just the pressure of maintaining this expectation of being the best in the country is. You gotta think, is that going to affect their game at all? Do you think?
I'm not pretty sure. I'm not really sure. I know nerves and tensions are definitely at stake right now, but I don't think it'll get to them that much.
Looks like Jesuit will play a 4-4-2 formation, with just standard box-to-box, which is good. The midfielders will do a lot of running, but I feel like with Abby Cox leading them in the middle, I think they'll be able to do it.
Game starts out here with West Linn into the Jesuit defense. Jesuit retaining possession. Back to Sophia Stiles onto the left. Here is Hannah Sama.
Looks like
Covered by the West Linn goalkeeper.
Jesuit do retain possession, though. They push up a good
And
opportunity here for them. But it's contained by the West Linn goalie. That was a pretty good attack, though.
Starting off strong. First possession in the game for the Crusaders. West Linn looking in the middle right here. Pressured by number 20, Hannah Sama. Looks like she slips a little bit, but that's right. Great contest right there. But West Linn still retains possession. Trying to cross it into the box. And Zoe Anderson calmly sweeps it up.
Looks almost here like Jesuit has split their midfielders, where one, Marianne Dune, goes up a little bit more, while the other one stays back. Maybe falling to a 4-1-2-1-2 formation.
Good touch right there from Claudia Rose. And it'll be Crusader ball. Throwing it looks like.
Far thrown by Abby Cox, controlled by Claudia.
Plays it in the box, trying to find Crusader, but handled by the West Linn goalkeeper.
It was a good cross, good idea, but unfortunately not able to finish on it, but it was a good build-up play by Jesuit.
Good contest right there from Jesuit. Looks to
playing,
be a Crusader throw-in.
Jesuit are playing really aggressive right now, which I feel like is right now what's working for them. But could that backfire? Which with maybe a break in the press and leading to an open person. That's my only concern with their pressure right now.
Jesuit still keeps it in there, being pressured. Looks to be another Crusader throw-in. About the 15-yard line. Westland takes possession right here, trying to go on a break here, but interrupted by the Crusader defense. And Westland just kicks it out of bounds for a Crusader throw-in.
Lane Lee taking the throw in, sends it up high to Claudia Rose. Just gets it back to Abby Cox. She's going to cross it, doesn't, but the Westland defender is able to intercept it and clear it out of bounds for a corner kick. So a lot of possession on the right hand side for Jesuit, and not a lot on the left. Maybe they're trying to just play on the wing and cross it in. That's what it looks like so far.
Well, it's early in the game, so we don't really know what the Crusaders will be doing yet, but so far, yes, they've been playing on the right side so far, but trying to get crossed into a header.
Doesn't quite work for the Jesuit Crusaders. Just got a little bit of a poor connection there, but they were able to end up getting a connection on it, which kind of shows in the Western defense that they were able to allow that.
Westland header to the middle. Trying to go on a run here.
Calm down, though, by Maeve Thomas.
Switching the field now for the Crusaders. Unfortunate pass right there. Intercepted by Westland.
Westland may be looking for a cross here, but the flag is going to go up for an offsides. That's talking about the breaking the press there. A lot of Jesuit players were high up, and Weston was able to intercept it, and not that many defenders back for Jesuit.
And goal kick here for the Crusaders.
That's me a free kick.
Free kick.
Yeah. Plays back to Zoe Anderson.
Switching the field here. Styles. Trying to look for
Thomas. Thomas goes down the wing, deflected. And now Westland has a really good chance here, but Styles is able to clear that out.
On the break here for the Crusaders. Intercepted by the Lions. On the break here now. Intercepted right there by Lucy Thomas.
Good pressure by Lee also to just force an uncomfortable pass.
Great tackle there. No call from the ref. Still going.
Trying to find Claudia Rose. It says finds the defender. Able to keep it in, but it's going to be deflected out by Dune.
It'll be a Lions throw-in. Still in play right here in the hands of the Crusaders. Trying to play it back here.
They're able to put it up, though, but straight into the Westland defenders. But Slamma is able to dispossess them pretty easily there and just regain control.
Westland on the attack right here.
Well, this miscommunication from Abby Cox. Westland looked dangerous. They're trying to take a shot, but
easily cleaned up here by Zoe Anderson. Play it to Riley Jeffries right here, playing it back.
The first 5 minutes looks like to be all in Westland's half, but ever since then, now 8 minutes in, it looks like it's all in Jesuit's half. Maybe a little short, little confident boost by West Linn. As Jesuit tries to get it back, but unfortunately does go out of bounds. I feel like West Linn has been more aggressive right now since I've called on Jesuit.
Yeah, it looks like Westland's been playing more aggressive than Jesuit. But
Jesuit
Jesuit trying to make something out of this.
What I said about Jesuit pressing up works both ways. Maybe maybe Jesuit can get a counterattack going by one mistake by West Linn.
Sweeped up by Anderson right there. Finds Jeffries on the right wing. Or my apologies, Abby Cox.
Well, Abby Cox is now on a ball. Cox goes inside. Maybe finds Claudia Rose, but does not. And it'd be Lane Lee trying to collect the ball and regroup it for her team.
Crusaders trying to play it back right now. Trying to reset. Switching the field here.
Thomas trying to keep control of it, but deflected for an out of bounds.
Thomas trying to find Claudia Rose right there. Still keeps it in bounds.
Abby Cox is through, but the defender is quick to realize that and gets in her way. But good hustle by Abby Cox to get it back. Maybe take it down the wing. I like the hustle there by Abby Cox. She never really gave up on that play. The pass didn't find her. She went after the ball.
It looks to be a corner kick for the Crusaders. McLean taking the corner kick.
Tries to put a lot of players in the box right here. Taking a gamble. Does it pay off? Scramble in the box. Can they find it back in the net? It does not find the back of the net. And it will be out for a goal kick.
Good sequence there from both teams. Westland goalie couldn't quite keep it in her hands.
And that allowed Jesuit to get a shot on target, but luckily for Westland goalie, her defenders were able to cause some commotion in the middle.
And playing in the middle here for the Crusaders. Jeffries trying to find an opportunity right here.
Doing with the shot, and it doesn't quite go. A little bit wide on the right side. But
I think it was tipped by the goalie, maybe.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, Crusader corner kick. That was a good shot there from Crusaders.
Looks like McLennan is going to take this corner once more. Maybe Jesuit can create what they did previously, but this time with a different result.
The box right now.
Scramble in the middle. Good save by Westland goalie. And it's going to go out for a goal kick.
Good save there from the goalkeeper.
Brilliant save. Quick reaction to find where that ball was going. And also I got to give credit to Jesuit there for getting that header off. Definitely not an easy thing to save. I feel like even many professionals would have trouble with that save.
There's done right here.
Jesuit have a great chance here by McLennan and is taken up by
the goalkeeper.
That Westland goalkeeper. Naama Nelson playing amazing right now for Westland and just keeping them alive.
Good header there into Slam's hands.
Just about 12 minutes have passed here, and every time I've mentioned one team dominating the other, it's gone the opposite way. So
good interception right there.
Maybe. And McLean is not able to keep it in. It's going to be a Westland throw-in. As I spoke about it again, now it looks like it's me West in the Crusaders half.
Switching the field here from Lions. Trying to play it through here, but nice interception there by Thomas.
Just didn't get out of there and let Jesuit regroup and get some breathing room.
The Lions throwing you.
Westland have pressed it pretty high for that one. All their team was at the halfway line, even if the ball was at about in the 30-yard line. Little mistouch by Thomas. Will that cost them a goal? Westland still building up.
Westland.
Shoots it. Is
on
saved
target, but saved by Anderson.
Where did that go out?
I think. Oh, I
Looks
think
like
it went out.
But still, Zoe Anderson had that covered if the ball was just a little bit to the left.
Styles putting it up there to Rose, intended target. Controlled there by Slama. Westland taking care of the ball. Pressured closely by the Crusaders.
Looks like Jesuit's just not trying to give him any space to work with. Immediately pressing up once Westland receives the ball. You just see one player running after him.
There's Thomas right here trying to control the ball. Let's go to the bounds.
Able to shield it. Good play there. Smart to not try and control that.
And it looks like to be a Westland throw-in. Going quick here. Straight to Thomas.
McLean trying to find Dunn, but doesn't quite work for her. Slama able to read that pass and put a foot in. Claudia trying to find Abby Cox, and she does. She finds Abby Cox, and she can get there in time. She keeps it in. No, she does not, unfortunately. Good hustle there, but I think the pass was just a little too strong.
Good idea right there from the Crusaders, but unfortunately, as you said, the pass a little bit too strong. Westland throwing.
I feel like it's been a pretty balanced game so far.
15 minutes in, how do you feel about this game so far?
I feel like it could go either way right now. Both teams are getting their opportunities. I think Jesuits have a little bit more opportunities than Westland, but again, it could go either way. Just like that, and a mistake by the Jesuit back line, it could be costly for them. Westland crosses it in. Styles able to dispossess that and clear it. As I was talking about, it could go either way. It almost did go either one side.
Westland controlling the ball here, playing it back.
Slama
pressured by Slama.
Trying to on some pressure, maybe force a mistake.
She does get pressure.
She forces a mistake here. She crosses it in, and she can't find Claudia Rose, unfortunately.
Good hustle there from number 20, Hannah Slama, pressuring the defense and trying to make an opportunity for the Crusaders, but unfortunately couldn't get anything out of it.
I feel like that's almost been a story of this game. Jesuit has found good opportunities, but they just aren't able to finish and get that final touch to put the ball into the back of the net.
Pressure here from McLean. And kicks it out of bounds.
Westland decides give it to them and just let's regroup. That's going to be a foul
number 16
on Jeffries.
Be a free kick here at about the 28-yard line.
Looks like she's going to send it up pretty far here. She does, but straight to Hannah Slama there.
And
looking for
late
a foul.
Whistle right there.
And
committed on Jesuit.
And she does get the foul.
little bit dangerous territory here if you're the Crusaders.
Possible cross here, unless she fancies a shot, which she might. But it looks like it's gonna be a cross. Taken quickly, but it's gonna find Zoe Anderson's hand. Zoe Anderson trying to find Abby Cox, but finds a defender instead.
See, okay. And looks to be Westland throwing right here.
Look like Westland are going to take a throw in, but if it does, get challenged by Thomas. Does we get it back? McLennan trying to find someone on the wing, but it finds the goalie instead. Westland goalie kicks it up here and finds the Jesuit defender instead of a Westland player. It's going to be a throw in here for Westland, though, after Lanley clears it out. Westland have a substitution here. Emily Pierce in. Jesuit
Trying on the run here.
Trying to find a counterattack opportunity here. Can she find Claudia McLean? She does not. And Thomas is able to maybe regain possession, but Westland is trying to get a counterattack here. Lanley just says she's had enough of it, decides to clear it out.
Approaching the 20-minute mark here in the first half. Still 0-0 for both sides.
No, you got my opinion on the game. How do you think? Only fair I asked you about the game. What do you think about it so far?
It's been back and forth so far, you know. Both teams getting a couple of shots off. Some of them are on target. And as we could, I thought we were going to have a sequence there. But as I was saying, yeah, you know, both teams going back and forth. Getting a couple of shots each. Both goalies are doing their thing. But so far, there's 20 minutes left in the first half. You know, anything can happen still. No goals yet, but I'm excited to see some goals maybe. Who knows?
Dajuar is able to get possession. Lane Lee going down the wing. Spins, loses the defender, tries to cross it in, finds someone, but she only finds the goalie, which is going to be a goal kick. She touched the ball after it went out.
Nice move there from Lane Lee.
Slama able to get a head on that. Kim McLennan capitalize on this. She takes the touch, but it's a little too hard. And it's going to go out for another Westland goal kick.
Both teams playing aggressive here. 20 minutes in the first half. A lot of energy playing.
Scrambles for the ball, fights for it. Westland get it back, but it goes straight to Jesuit. Kim McLennan capitalize off this. A little bit of a hard touch, and goes to the Westland defense. Westland maybe trying to find a gap in the defense right now due to the absence of Thomas. And looks like Westland might slow it down a little bit and just play possession. Westland on the edge of the box. Sends it into the middle. Can Thomas get there in time? And she does, and forces the defender to do a bad cross and have a goal kick for Zoe Anderson.
Good defense there from the Crusaders. forcing tough cross there from the Lions strikers.
Thomas with the ball, trying to find McLennan. She does find McLennan. And McLennan tries to play it back. A little miscommunication there from the Crusaders. Westland able to find an opening, but Lane Lee is going to take it down the wing. And Jesuit get a throw in here after the tackle by the Westland defender. Looks like Jesuit might have a sub coming on very soon. Jesuit do. Thomas is going to come out for the Jesuit Crusaders. Looks like
Evelyn Guilfoyle into the game.
Looks like she's going to take that left back position. And Fenna is going to, Coach Fenna might change his game plan a little bit. Jesuit able to break the press. So Jeffrey's sibling up to push up, but goes to Dunn. Going new fresh legs, Evelyn Guilfoyle. And it's going to be blocked by the Westland defender for a throw-in. Guilfoyle throws it in. Jeffrey's looking for Lane Lee. Intercepted by Westland. Westland have a counterattack here, a 3-on-2. Westland going down the wing. They have someone in the middle. Can they cross it in? They do, but is going to be dispossessed immediately by Jesuit Crusaders. And does Jesuit have a counterattack off this? Abby Cox is trying to look for one. Abby Cox finds McLandon, which finds Hannah Slamma. Hannah looking down the wing, finds Guilfoyle. Guilfoyle looking at her options. And it doesn't quite work for Jesuit here, but Guilfoyle is going to get another opportunity at this. And she's going to let it go out of bounds for a throw-in. McLandon trying to find Guilfoyle again, and Westland clears it for a throw-in.
Just about 14 minutes here left. The first half. Pretty slow tempoed game so far.
Yeah, besides the last 2 minutes, but besides that, yeah, pretty slow paced. Like, Jeffrey's here, finds Dune's gonna take a shot.
Ooh.
And just a little bit wide.
Good idea right there.
From here it looked good, but again, just from the commentator's perspective, it did look good though. And I feel like she can make those when given an opportunity. Judge would have another opportunity here. Dunn's going to try and cross it in, but collected by Naomi Nelson. Nelson has had some pretty good moments in this game already. She's looking to add on to it, though.
I think both goalies from each team are doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Especially during pressured moments such as this.
Speaking of pressured moments, Westland on the attack here. They're going to take a shot, but is going to be a little bit wide to the left. And it's going to be a goal kick. Substitution here for West Linn. Looks like Westland will sub in Ava Johnson.
So Anderson looking up the field, trying to find Slama. Into the hands of Claudia Rose.
Abby Cox asking for an overhead through ball. she gets it, but not quite strong enough. And Lane Lee tries to make up for it and trying to get it back, which ends up in a Westland throw-in.
Looks like we're about to get some rain here, maybe.
Yeah.
Soccer's always better in the rain, though, right?
I think it is, unless it's on dirt, which then it gets muddy. But I actually like it in the rain.
Have you ever played soccer in the rain, in the mud?
Oh, I have, and that's not been fun. Sometimes the ball just won't even roll. But Jesuit here are looking
Inside the
for
box.
cutback, but Abby Cox finds the goalie instead of one of her teammates. But good positioning by Naomi Nelson to limit the options and rush Abby Cox to make a difficult pass. So Guilfoyle, pressured by two Westland defenders, is able just to shield the ball and let it go out for a throw-in.
And
A substitution. So looks like Claudia Rose will come out for the Jesuit Crusaders. Looks like Natalie Weber will take her place. But Claudia Rose did pretty well playing up front. She was able to get her team some opportunities, and let's see if Natalie Weber can maybe finish some opportunities up top.
Going here for the Crusaders. About the 15-yard line. Pretty close to the goal, trying to make something out of this.
Maybe she'll throw into the box, but doesn't look likely.
Throws it just straight to the Westland defenders.
Like McLennan is going to play it back to Lee. Lee isn't able to get the ball in time. Westland have a counterattack going, but is tackled by Jeffries, making a crucial challenge to slow down the attack of Westland. I feel like Jesuit have done well in getting back on defense, but the only thing I think right now killing them is some of the mistakes in the back line. We've seen here already that Westland have gotten some pretty good opportunities just only off of mistakes in the Jesuit back line. Maybe a little too soft of a pass, too hard of a pass, miscommunication. What's your thoughts on that?
I think, yeah, the mistakes are happening for the Crusaders, but I think they're recovering pretty well, with the defense. Getting back, hustling, and trying to make some difficult decisions for the Westland Lions. And I think they're doing a good job at pressuring them and making sure they don't get targets or shots on target. But yeah, overall I think they're doing all right.
Now all we gotta see is all right good enough? Maybe they have to take it to that next level. Just about 10 minutes left here in the first half. Jesuit get possession back. Looks like Dylan is going to try and find McLennan, but Nelson gets there just in time. Nelson quick off her line to recognize that that's a dangerous situation and is most likely to get there first. A little playing in the air right now for both sides. Jesuit trying to keep a composed yet dangerous press going, which will lead into a Crusader throw-in. Jesuit taking their throw-in pretty quickly here, but unable to capitalize on it. Jesuit trying to keep the press on, maybe causing a mistake in the back line. It doesn't work for them. West Linn trying to capitalize on a counterattack here. Gonna cross it in. Styles able to deflect it. Hits the referee there a little bit.
Oh,
and will be a drop ball for Joshua.
little skerfuffle there.
Good strategy. Just hit the ref whenever you're in trouble. I don't recommend it though. Anderson trying to find Guilfoyle on the wing.
And
Styles able to get it.
offsides caller here.
Judge will get some breathing room. Maybe slow down a little bit. Let everyone catch their breath. And maybe find an opening.
I like the tempo here the Crusaders are using on offense and defense, where defenders are being calm, being focused, and the offense being more aggressive.
I agree. It looks like it'll be a Jesuit throw-in. Jesuit maybe looking for some more people to throw it into, which leaves them a little bit bare on the other side. Can Jesuit capitalize off this? Langley trying to run down the wing, but it's going to be a Jesuit throw-in here, deflected by the Westland defender. Looks like Jesuit might have
Whistle blown here from the ref.
looks like Jesuit taking a couple of yards too far forward, and the ref isn't quite happy about it. Jesuit will have a sub here very soon. Weber, seeing what she can do. It's being Jesuit throw-in. Like Jesuit are gonna sub right now, and looks like Langley is gonna come off. For number 6, Anna Kubekchek. Apologies if I pronounce that incorrectly. Jesuit seeing if they can find a gap, and Westland seeing if they can force a mistake.
Good
by
move right
pressuring
there.
up. Both these teams are pretty even right now. It's just who can get advantage of the other one first. Styles seeing if she can get involved in the offense a little bit, calling for some help, but she plays it back towards Jeffries. Jeffries going to see if she can find an open person, and she keeps it in. Guilfoyle able to see if she can find Abby Cox. Missed hit by the defender. Weber, is she going to hit it? She does, but a little soft and Nelson's able to control that. A little questioning if that ball went out or not. Styles trying to shield the ball. She keeps it in. Or she does not keep it in.
That'd be out of
Looks like
bounds.
a Westland throw-in. Westland in a dangerous position here. Also pressed up very high right now. Doesn't have anyone besides the goalie past the halfway line. So if Jesuit can get a counterattack off this, which it will be a corner for Westland.
I believe this is their first corner of the game.
That is.
Just about 4 minutes left.
Jesuit look like they're gonna have all players in the box right now. No players at all in the other half. Anderson able to keep it out. Brilliant save by Zoe Anderson there.
That was
Jesuit trying to
nice
clear it out,
save.
but not quite out of the danger zone yet. And now they can finally get a little bit of breathing room before Westland's next attack.
What a save there from Zoe Anderson.
Just fully extended and able to almost got a double save there where she tapped it to herself midair. is able to keep it out. But West Linn, determined to get a goal here, is just keeping the pressure on. And Jesuit is finally able to get a somewhat clearance here. And it will be a foul on West Linn. Wow.
What a sequence there.
Three
Yeah.
3 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first half. And that was, I think, the biggest opportunity for a goal this game. Obviously, you had Jesuit 1, where the keeper made a brilliant save on their end. But that was intense, to say the least.
Jesuit
West Linn, see if they can get something here, but Jesuit also looking for something here. She hits it.
The shot.
And unfortunately, Anna is not able to convert on that. Well hit, good connection, just a little bit too much power, I feel like. Slamma in the middle. Finds Guilfoyle on the wing.
Nice move there.
Guilfoyle battling the defenders. Guilfoyle is able to keep possession, and it's going to be a throw-in for Jesuit.
Quick throw in here for the Crusaders.
Slamma trying to find the middle. Weber playing it back to Styles. And
Crossfield.
They're gonna switch it. Maybe this is a way to get an opportunity. Cox keeps it in. And it's gonna be a foul on Dunn as she goes up for the header. I feel like everything's happening in the last 5 minutes of this game.
Definitely the most intense ending for this quarter.
Looks like 1 minute 30 seconds left. West Linn might have the final chance for a goal here, but Jesuit will most likely want a counterattack opportunity on this, or just regain possession right now. And is able to get it. And Jesuit is scrambling, but are able to break away with it. Slamma was looking for a through ball. Cox finds Slamma. Can Slamma finish? The defender is able to tackle her in time. Jeffries looking to hit it, but is going to go out for a Jesuit throw-in. Good pass by Abby Cox to find Slamma, but at the time, I don't think Slamma was prepared for that pass. She wanted it a little bit sooner, and she had to make a tough turn, which the defender did not give her a chance. Dunn in the middle, dangerous position here, but West Linn clears it. McLandon plays it back.
20 seconds left. Jesuit trying to make a final play here.
McLandon tries to send it up a little bit. Jesuit trying to find one last opportunity. And West Linn will try to hold on to this. 4 seconds left, and looks like that will be halftime. 0-0 here. Chances on both ends, but yet no goals. I feel like there should have been a goal by now.
Well, both teams have been playing very nice at defense and offense, you know. A couple of shots for each teams. A couple of shots on target, but still 0-0 here at the half.
And y'all give credit to both goalies. Both goalies have played absolutely outstanding. And hopefully they'll be able to keep this level in the second half. Now we got to see what changes each coach will make. Welcome back to the Jesuit versus Westland game. So right now 0-0. So it's been pretty even, I feel like, though. But I feel like Westland really like played aggressive towards the end, and Jesuit were on the defense like quite a bit.
I know.
So how do you think the second half will go? Well, not how do you think. How do you think it will go?
My predictions for the second half? I don't know. Actually, I do know. First of all, both teams, as I said in the first half, both teams have been playing very aggressive on the offense end and very strategic on the defensive end, and I think that'll carry out into the second half. But I look forward to maybe 1 or 2 goals from either team, and for the same intensity as the first half.
I'm not sure if my heart can take any more intensity, but it'll be interesting to see what both teams decide to do. Maybe one team will go more defensive and one team will go more attacking, or maybe they'll both try to be more attacking and we'll see lots of goals, or maybe the opposite. They both go defensive and we go extra time, which if we go to extra time, I guess we have a commentating curse of saying teams extra time then, right?
We do, yes. What are your predictions for the second half?
Well, it's very difficult to tell right now because both teams are playing really well, and I feel like whatever Jesuit do, Westland will answer right back, and whatever Westland do, Jesuit will answer right back. So it's almost like what one team does, the other team always has an answer for it.
A little back and forth from each team.
Next to each team, Westland done with their huddle, Jesuit in their huddle right now, and soon we will kick off. Looks like Westland will be in either a 3-back or a 5-back formation. So 3 center backs and 2 wing backs, or 3 center backs and left mid, right mid that will end up dropping back a couple of times. And it looks like Jesuit will stay in their 4-back formation. But a lot of players on the halfway line for Jesuit, so which tells me they might be a little bit more attacking than the first half. And we are off. Jesuit with the kickoff. It will be a Jesuit throw-in. Jesuit on the outside of the box, trying to get some breathing room. Westland able to press up pretty high here, and Westland has a chance, but Sophia Styles with a slide tackle, and she's able to get the ball and a little scramble for it, and Jesuit walk away with that ball.
Wow, 30 seconds in, and both teams playing aggressive right now.
Abby Cox down the wing. She's looking for a cross, possibly. Turns, stops on a dime. Crosses it in a little bit low. And looks like it's going to be cleaned up by the keeper pretty handily. Oh, yeah. Not just a minute in? Already chances on both ends? Both have good counterattacks. Looks like Jeffries here is going to clear up. And Jesuit will just try and play in the midfield. Maybe get an opening down the wing. Jesuit outside of the box right now. Has a chance. Still outside the box. Hannah Slam is going to try and play it down the wing. Looks like Guilfoyle able to lose her defender, but straight into another Westland defender. And it's going to be a throw in. Sends it into the box, but swarmed by Westland players in there. Westland maybe looking for a counterattack here, but McLennan is going to clean it up and play it back to Lucy Thomas.
Jesuit keeping a good pace right here on the defensive side. It's important not to panic in those situations, Stay being calm, being collective.
And that's why I feel
important.
That's why I feel
defense.
Yeah, that's why I feel like Coach Fenna worked on or talk to them about, because they weren't as calm as I thought they would be in the first half. Jesuit have an opportunity here if they can get it, but it's to be cleared out by West Linn. Guilfoyle, seeing if she can throw it down a wing. She finds Dunn. Dunn crosses it in too low, and it will be a corner. Jesuit have been pretty good on their corners, but I could say that about both teams. Both teams have had amazing looks, and both amazing saves have come off of just corners alone.
Jesuit looking for an opportunity here to maybe get at least a target on goal. Try to look it inside the box.
Hand in the air, cross sent in, and it almost goes in. And good save by Nelson, which will send the ball to the opposite side for McLennan and her corner kick. Unless, nope, she's not going to take it this time. See if Anna can do it again. This time on her weak foot. She takes it, and it looks like it's just going to go a little bit wide and will lead to a goal kick.
That last corner kick right there on the left side of the field almost went in. That was a close one for the Crusaders.
Yeah.
Very impressive by Jesuit, but the goalkeeper just saved it.
Yeah. Corner kicks looks like a trick shot you would practice with your friends, but never really thought to pull off in game. Poor corner kick, poor goal kick by Nelson, but Jesuit might be able to capitalize on this. And a slam on baseline. Is that gonna be a corner? Looks like it's gonna be a goal kick instead.
Good idea by the offense right there.
Like Jesuit has a lot of players up right now, and
yeah, I feel like they're playing more aggressive with with 4 forwards up.
Just can they guard that counterattack? That dangerous yet reliable counterattack. Looks like a little scramble in the middle. Both teams battling for the ball. Abby Cox walks away with it. Can she find someone in the middle? She's on a run. She finds Dunn. Can she hit in and just over the bar? Good run by Abby Cox to find Dunn, but
that was a good setup there from Abby Cox.
Just a little bit too much power and just got underneath the ball just a little bit too much. But dangerous from Jesuit. Dunn trying to control it with her head, but it goes out for a throw-in. I think it might be a little bit rainy here, but I don't know.
Said soccer's always better in the rain.
I agree. And
played soccer, right?
Oh yeah.
Days. FC Portland days.
Yeah, that was a time for me. Never played at this level though. I was just there for fun. Jesuit playing in their back line, maybe gaining some possession here, forcing West Linn to overcommit some of their players. Jesuit finds McLennan on the wing, but immediately pressed by West Linn, and Jesuit still walk away with it, and will be a foul on Jeffries. Jeffries not liking that call, and I can see why. It was a little questionable, but if the ref calls it, it stands. Jesuit all in the box here, but West Linn little bad corner kick, and maybe Jesuit can get a counterattack going. But can Zoe Anderson get it in time? And it's just going to fall into Zoe Anderson's hand.
Quick throw there from Anderson. Trying to make a break for the Crusaders. Gets past one defender. Trying to cross it in, but Westland intercepts it.
Jesuit fighting for the ball in the middle. Trying to find her, but it doesn't quite work. Jesuit on the defensive side now. Lucy Thomas shielding the ball as she does shield it effectively.
Jesuit throwing here. Trying to find an open Crusader.
Jesuit finds Weber. Weber isn't able to control it in time, though. Westland skips by the defender. She's going to have a shot here. And it is going to go wide for a goal kick. Good shot by the Westland defender, but Zoe Anderson was prepared to die for that one.
Very powerful shot there.
I feel like even if that was on target, Zoe Anderson would have gotten a hand on it. Jesuit playing a little possession in the midfield. And maybe they're going to, Styles is going to try and take it up herself, trying to get more involved in the offense. Slamma passes it onto the wing.
Break here for the Crusaders.
We'll find Anna. Can Anna finish here? Maybe give Jesuit their lead, but no. Nelson is able to rush out of goal and use her body as a wall. Now she's going to calm down and try to have her team under control here.
Two great opportunities for the Crusaders 10 minutes into the second half. I think that's what the Crusaders need. I think they need to be more aggressive on the offense, and so far I think they're doing pretty well at that.
Westland will have a throw in here. And, well, I guess no rain for us today.
Sun is out.
Sun is out, but no goals.
And late whistle there from the ref.
And
looks to be on.
The Jesuit players are not liking this call. And it will be a very dangerous free kick by Westland. Westland is basically a corner for them unless she tries and shoot it, which she might fancy her chances here. Looks like Jesuit will have a two-person wall. Zoe Anderson wanting them exactly where it could block that corner. Westland sends it in. It's deflected by Styles. Westland trying to regain control. Maybe send it back in. Is that offsides? It is going to be offsides. Ref's flag is up. Free kick for Jesuit.
Good reaction there by the Jesuit defense.
I liked it. Jesuit was quick. Well, Styles at least was quick to react to it, and a good header there. Jesuit in their back line. Maybe Styles has to get there in time. Tries to shield for the keeper, and Zoe Anderson is able to collect it. Good shielding by Styles to protect the ball and let Anderson keep it. She's going to drop pick it up.
Yeah, another thing about this Jesuit Crusader defense is their chemistry. You know, like the last play was Styles shielding, I think, and then Anderson sweeping the ball up. I think they were on the same page, and that's important to be in sync with your teammates. And I think the Crusaders are doing a good job of that.
Styles trapped in a corner here. Maybe a little bit of a shove, but foul here. Taken quickly. Jeffries. Lucy Thomas. McLendon, sorry. Weber. Hannah Slammer wants it down the wing. Unable to find her. And McLendon will take the throw in here for Jesuit. Weber trying to control it, and will be a West Linn throw in. Some of the Jesuit players are a little unhappy about that call. Sub for the West Linn Lions. Looks like they'll sub out their forward. Jesuit trying to control it here and just play in the midfield. Abby Cox missed the header, but she gets the ball back. Is able to fight off the defender. And find Guilfoyle on the wing. Abby Cox trying to play it to Slamma. Slamma gets it. Plays back to Jeffries. Jeffries outside the box. Decides she's going to take it, and it's going to be a little bit powerful, and it's going to be a goal kick for West Linn.
Good passing there from the Exeter offense, being more aggressive.
Yeah. I don't even mind that shot. I don't mind it at all.
That was a good shot, but
And these players know they can make them, and they wouldn't shoot them otherwise.
goal kick here to West Linn.
Weber trying to get it quickly, but it's going to go out for a West Linn throw-in.
How do you think this game has played out so far? About halfway through the second half.
Yeah, about 15 minutes in second half. Again, it's almost the same story, very even. Jesuit, I feel like, have had a little bit better chances, but still chances at both ends. And looks like Salama or McLennan will take the throw in here for Jesuit. A lot of players inside the penalty box for Jesuit. McLennan. Scramble here for the ball. Jesuit walk away with it, but walks out of bounds almost. And Jesuit is looking for a handball here potentially. And West Linn will have a goal kick. Sends it up.
Straight to Abby Cox.
Abby Cox is able to intercept it. But West Linn might have a counterattack opportunity here. Jeffrey tries to control it. And it will be a foul on West. It will be a foul in favor of Jesuit. Looks like Sophia Stiles will take it at around the 40-yard mark. Maybe send it in for a header, possibly. It's like a Jesuit player is warming up. Potential sub coming in later in the game. Stiles sends it in. It finds the Jesuit, finds a West Linn defender. Guilfoyle, seeing if she can control it. Finds Abby Cox. And which finds a defender. Throw in here. Guilfoyle. Finds Dunn.
Whistle here from the ref. West Linn ball.
It'll be a throw in. And
There's a sub here.
yeah, substitution here.
Jeffries is coming out.
It'll be Riley Jeffries coming out. It'll be Josephine Frischneck in the game. Maybe taking a little bit forward, and Judge will try and be a little bit more attacking here, more than they already have. Judge will get a throw in around the halfway mark.
The ref. Don't know what's going on here.
Oh, something wrong with the clock, but it's all right. These things happen with technology. Anyways, Jesuit throw it in. Tries to find Anna, but she does not find her. Guilfoyle Throws in again. Finds the newly fresh Frischneck. And Frischneck is able to get past the defender, but fortunately she went out of bounds. West Linn throw it in here, and Dunn is able to intercept that. Throw it out. Just about 23 minutes left here. Christian, how do you feel about this game so far?
Well, definitely more aggressive this half than the first half, I think. More shots and opportunities for Jesuit. Those two very close calls. But I don't think we haven't seen anything from the Westland lines yet, so I think the Crusaders are doing a good job at defense, not preventing any opportunities for the Westland lines. But so far, I think Jesuit has been dominating this half so far.
I agree there. Also, I feel like it's just not making as many mistakes in the back line and just being more focused. Westland do have an opportunity here. It's going to be a 2-on-4, a 4-on-2. 2-on-4, sorry. And it looks like Westland is a little scared to take a shot here. Now they finally have it in Jesuit's half. They're just waiting for a perfect opportunity. Nice move by the Westland attacker. She crosses it in, and it looks like it will go still in Westland's possession. Slamma putting on some nice pressure here. And Westland is able to play it back a little bit. Maybe send it in. She does. Styles is going to clear it out, and it will be a goal kick for Jesuit. Good defense by Slamma and Styles there to want Styles to shield the ball so it goes out. And Slamma just keep on the constant pressure. So Westland doesn't have a comfortable pass to make. Westland have a chance here, but it's going to go straight to Zoe Anderson's hand. Anderson's going to take a little bit more time on this. She's going to drop kick it. Past the halfway mark. And will fall into Westland's possession. And maybe another attacking opportunity here. But it's going to go into Zoe Anderson's hand. A little bit strong on that kick for a pass. Zoe Anderson just surveying her options. She's going to send it up again. And Westland will get it back.
Be an opportunity here for Westland.
But is
stopped
immediately
by the defense.
Lucy Thomas there able to dispel that. Slamma taking off the defender, battling for it. And it's going to be a Westland throw-in. A little friendly competition there in sportsmanship from Hannah Slamma and Westland attacker. I feel like we're seeing Hannah Slamma really just on the defensive more than attack. First half was more attack, and now she's fallen back into more of a right mid, left mid situation. Jesuit trying to control it in the midfield. But Westland do get it back. But Jesuit is keeping on the pressure, trying not to let them pass. Westland just playing it back a little bit, trying to go down the wing. And an uncomfortable position by Westland to really control that ball. It'll be a Jesuit goal kick. And substitution here for Jesuit. Natalie Weber is to be subbed off. And instead, Riley Jeffries will make a return to the pitch. So Jesuit will be probably a little bit more defensive, subbing out a forward for a midfielder. Westland and Jesuit battling in the midfield, trading throw-ins here.
Halfway into the second half, and still no goals yet from either side. I think the nerves are starting to kick in for both teams. right, because obviously you don't want to go into extra time, and you definitely don't want to go into penalty kick shootouts. But
Yeah.
still 18 minutes left. A lot of time here to create an opportunity.
And with the way Jesuit has been performing in their past games, scoring lots of goals, I feel like this might be an unusual situation for them. Them wanting their first goal. McLennan trying to battle for the ball, and it'll be a Westland throw-in. Slamma kicks it up, goes off of the defender. It looks like it will be a handball by Westland around the 25th yard line. Maybe a chance to send it in by McLennan. Maybe they'll play it short. Like Ivy Cox giving a little talk to McLennan. One deep breath in. Hand in the air. She sends it in. Someone gets a head on it, but Jesuit is not able to capitalize on that free kick. And it will be a goal kick for Westland. I think a lot of players, I mean, there is 16 minutes left, but a lot of players got to be fatigued at this point, constantly pressuring up and on the offense and pressuring on the defense as well. Like, that could be a foul. It's going to be a foul on Slamma here. And I think Slamma's particularly happy with that call. Looking at the ref. And Westland will take a free kick here. Sends it down the side. Header by the Crusaders. This will be a throw-in for Westland. How do you feel about this defense of Jesuit and their offense of the game so far?
Well, like I said in the first half, the defense are remaining calm, and collective. They're in sync. They're communicating well. And for the offensive side, they're bringing more pressure. I've said this before, but they're bringing more pressure in the in the second half than they did in the first half, especially with this new formation with 4 forwards up. I think at halftime, I think that's what they needed. They needed to be more aggressive, need to get more shots on target, and so far I think it's worked out for the Crusaders. They've gotten a couple targets on. Unfortunately, no goals yet, but still playing aggressive, and that's what I like about this Crusader offense in the second half.
Agreed. Definitely, aggression is definitely a big part of soccer in general. Just the willingness to go out and get the ball. Jesuit will have a dangerous position here inside the box, but it's going to be somewhat cleared by Westland. Westland able to keep possession. Jesuit get it back, though. A little scramble for a ball. Done. Trying to keep calm here. Scrambling for it. Tries to find Guilfoyle, and it will be a throw-in for Jesuit. Guilfoyle to take the throw-in. Looks like Jesuit might have some players warming up to sub in, give some of their players a rest. Guilfoyle, low cross in. First neck. Back to Jeffries. Jeffries crosses it in. Little strong, and Nelson will leave it out to take a goal kick. Good pressure there, and not to give up on the play completely after it was cleared. Still trying to find a gap in the defense. Unfortunately, no rain. Actually, I was kind of excited to see the rain.
The sun is pretty bright out there. I think we got a little bit of a drizzle in the first half, but
yeah, not too much to worry some of the players or the people who didn't bring their umbrellas. Westland will have a throw in near their own corner kick. Jesuit just swarming that baseline right now. 5 players on that, basically 6, and will force Westland to kick it out for a Jesuit throw in at around the 25th yard line. And it looks like McLennan will take the throw in. Jesuit trying to just keep possession here, but cleared away. And maybe Westland had a counterattack here. Styles able to get it and maybe start their own counterattack.
Good break here for Jesuit Crusaders.
Abby Cox, can she finish? She cannot, and blocked by Nelson, but they still have an opportunity here. Dunn tries to hit it, blocked by the defender, and it's going to be a foul on Dunn. Unfortunate that there was a call there, and Abby Cox is also unfortunate not to score there. Good goalkeeping by West Linn, and
another great opportunity there for the Crusaders, but yet again the goalkeeper is doing her thing.
That's her job. That's her job, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And she's doing it quite well.
And a whistle here from the ref. Not sure what that whistle was about.
Not quite
It
sure
could be
either.
a foul, maybe.
Yeah, if I had to guess, it'd most likely be a foul. Most of the players getting in the box, while Styles is still in their own half. Styles sends it in, a little bit short, and it will. Dunn is going to try and pressure it up on it. Judge will most likely retain possession here. Styles. She dribbles up a little bit. She is getting pressured, though, and it will be a counterattack for West Linn. West Linn just trying to play around and just see if they can get an opening, but Guilfoyle had other ideas. Throw in here for West Linn.
Just about 10 minutes left in this second half. Still nothing yet on the scoreboard.
I feel like both teams are pretty frustrated with having not scored a goal yet, especially Jesuit because they are pretty known for just scoring. I guess they're known for a lot of things, but scoring is in their offense, and just the way they build up play is just one of them. Weston will have a throw in here. Jesuit able to get possession. Dunn sends it up.
Counter attack. Abby Cox, one-on-one.
She's not
trying to make something of it. Sends it in, but couldn't find the goal.
Persnek is unfortunate not to score there. She had a good opportunity, but just a little bit of a mistouch.
Looks to be a goal kick, free corner kick. Apologies.
A little bit deflected by the defender. But once again, Persnek is unfortunate not to score there. Just a little mistouch, and that's all it took. Corner kick here. Taken by Anna. Sends it in. Doesn't, fortunately, no one gets a head on it and just passes by. Jeffrey's trying to win it back. Jeffrey wins it back. And she stepped, and the ball went fully out of bounds. Westland will have a throw in here. Jesuit just keep getting these opportunities, but unable to convert on any of them. Lucy Thomas on the ball. McLendon gets by the defender. Anna, see if she can do anything in the middle. Finds Dunn.
opportunity here for the Crusaders. Gets
She'll
a shot
shoot,
off.
but straight into the hands of the keeper. Good shot, but it looks like she was a little bit off balance there, which is unfortunate because I feel like if she was at full balance, she could have had a more powerful shot. A little fight in the middle for the ball. Guilfoyle able to break away with it. Keeps it. Surrounded by 2 Westland defenders. Finds Abby Cox.
Another break here for Jesuit.
Abby Cox on the side. She's going to try and cross in or cut it back. She is able to. Slamma has an opportunity here and is caught by the Westland goalie. Slamma had an opportunity to send this game and just put it in their favor, but unfortunate. 7 minutes, 35 seconds left. And Westland goalie is looking on point today. Jesuit will give up a throw in here and substitution for Westland. Jesuit.
Pressure here from the defense.
Jesuit trying to control it. Sends up,
Good
tries to
move there.
find someone. Does not. Anna kicking it back. You can see Jeffries there trying to command the midfield vocally.
Trying to find the middle here to Abby Cox. A little 1-2 action right here.
Abby Cox. She
Trying
has
to
a
get a shot here.
She gonna take it. She does, and it is wide. Unfortunate to not see a target there. She did have a pretty good opportunity there, though, to find the net, but it just was a little bit wide. Westland kicks it up. Ivy Cox on the wing. She's running down on the side. Ivy Cox still has it. Finds Guilfoyle. Crosses it in. Doesn't work. But Guilfoyle and Jesuit do retain possession. Gives me a foot race though. And Lucy Thomas wins
There's
it.
an
But
opportunity here.
Westland is on a dangerous attack here. Westland just keep pressuring. They're trying to win it. It will be a foul on Westland in favor of Jesuit. Westland defender attacker is not quite happy with that call, thinking that she got fouled, but was the opposite way around. Westland here. Westland and Jesuit are just fighting for the ball in midfield. Westland walk away with it. They're on the break. And
Good challenge there from McLennan.
McLennan is just all over the place right now.
I feel like she's playing good at both ends, offensively and defensively.
Yeah. Her and Abby Cox are just the ones that are sending it in. McLennan seems to find Frischnet, but it finds out of bounds instead. Westland here with a throw in. Just about 4 minutes and 25 seconds left on the clock. And is this game looking like overtime? If we do go into extra time, it will be 2 halves, 10 minutes each. Or is it 10 or 20?
It'll be 10 minute each.
All right, 10-minute half each. And there will be no golden goal. And if the fields are still level at that point, we will go into penalty kicks. Westland here. Throw in. Trying to send in. Finds Jesuit. Done. Sending it through. Abby Cox. She's on the run. Can she win that foot race against the keeper? Nelson's able to clear it out. Quick reactions from both sides there. Abby Cox with the foot race, and Nelson almost and Nelson does get there and just is able to clear it out. Looks like Josephine Frischneck will be subbed out for Claudia Rose. And looks like Jesuit still playing in the midfield, trying to find that final gap. Are they able to find it here? Claudia Rose has the ball. She can hit it here, but does not. Well, she tried to, but deflected by the defender. That will be out for a. Oh, that will be a foul on West Linn, and Sophia Stiles will take a free kick from about the 30-yard mark. Everyone lining up in the box. Only 2 Jesuit defenders back for this one. Sends it in. Is anybody able to get a head on it? Bouncing around. She does. Jesuit was able to get a shot off there via header, but falls straight into Nelson's hand. I feel like I've been saying that a lot in this game. Nelson having save after save. About Weston looking like counterattack right now, but is cleared by Lucy Thomas. How do you feel about that last sort of sequence, Christian?
Well, we've seen that a lot in this quarter. You know, break for Jesuit and then a good save by the Western goalkeeper Nelson. But I don't know. I think Jesuit should be able to finish there, but unfortunate events, unfortunate saves, good saves from the goalkeeper, still have led to 0 goals for the Crusaders.
McLennan crosses it in. Jesuit just outside the penalty box for them. But looks like it'll be Lucy Thomas versus the Westland attacker, and Lucy Thomas does get there first for a Westland throw-in.
Approaching 1 minute left.
Good vision.
In the second half.
Good vision by Westland midfielder to find her winger. And
Jesuit needs to be more aggressive than they've ever been in these last couple seconds.
Both on defense and offensive side. Jesuit really don't want to go extra time with this one. Stiles clears to the side. Looks like Jesuit will take it down the side. Maybe going towards the middle. Final opportunity. There's 28 seconds left in this game. Slamma goes to the side. Dispossessed. Slamma gets it back. 20 seconds left. And it will be taken by the Westland goalie. Unless she kicks it quickly, that will be the end of regulation. Looks like she's going to take her time. Kicks it up. Doesn't want to take any risk of conceding a goal now. 2 seconds left. And it looks like we are going to extra time. Wow, 2 games in a row we've commentated and got extra time.
It's unfortunate, but this is a good contest between both teams.
And Jesuit knew going into this game how tough Westland are going to be. I mean, both teams have never conceded, or so far this year, have never conceded a goal in the playoffs. Both teams still trying to keep a clean sheet. And, well, looks like we're about to have extra time.
We will have 2 10-minute periods. As you said, no goal and goal. And if there's still no goals after the end of regulation, then we will go to penalty kicks, which, both teams probably don't want to be in. But if it happens, it happens. So you want to be more aggressive defensively and offensively in this extra time.
Yeah, so we will see what the coaches decide to do and what the players, and see if, by the look of what's happening on the bench right now, looks like they're all exhausted. Constantly pressuring up for 80 minutes it's got to be tiring. All right, so we'll see the players back in about 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Welcome back, and we will have our first regulation of extra time here. So even if Westland or Jesuit score, we will still have an extra half. It will be 10 minutes each half, and no goal. And if the score is still level at the end of the second half of extra time, then we will go to penalty kicks. Christian, how do you feel if we go to penalty kicks?
Well, when we commentated that the men's game versus Forest Grove, I believe, that went into P-kicks, and
as soon as they bring us back on,
it was very up and down for me, very intense. Obviously, we don't want that for the Crusaders, but
I feel like no one wants penalty kicks ever, really. It's just way too stressful.
Yeah, and obviously it just comes down to the wire. So I think for this extra time, you got to stay focused, stay aggressive, keep doing what you're doing. Make sure you and your teammates are communicating, you're in sync. And I think that'll do it for the Crusaders to maybe pull out the win for this one.
All right, it looks like both teams are in their huddles after their coach giving a talk. Coach Fenna, I bet Coach Fenna has something up his plan. I had him as teacher for 2 years. He's always got something.
Is that so?
Yeah. Westland looks like they're going to take formation. Coach Fenna, he told me that I was a good defender, so that really meant a lot. Then again, this was also in freshman PE, so that was different times, I guess.
I see.
I don't think I'm getting recruited anytime soon, though, unfortunately.
Both teams in their huddle, getting ready.
Looks like Coach Fenna's giving their last talking to.
What do you think is the key point to winning this game for the Crusaders? Based on the regulation. How do you see this game playing out?
Well, it's just, can Jesuit not make any mistakes in the back? We've seen how dangerous Westland is on those counterattacks. They've been amazing on the counterattacks, and it's all because just Jesuit have a mistimed pass or a little bit lack of communication. But same thing goes for Westland. If they don't make any mistakes in the back, I feel like they'll be fine too. It's just who can force the other mistake first. And we are off with our first half of extra time. Jesuit are playing on the side, playing a little bit more calm.
So 1-2 action there between Crusaders.
Like Abercox will keep it in the middle, trying to cut in, find maybe Claudia Rose, but Jesuit is dispossessed. Jesuit plays it back. Thomas is on the wing, back into the game for Jesuit. Slamma, unfortunate to not find someone there. And it looks like Evelyn Guilfoyle was subbed off for Mave Thomas during the break. Jesuit with the throw-in. Trying to find Dunn. She finds her. Crosses it in. Can Claudia Rose get a head on it? She does, but is not powerful enough and gets a little bit of weak connection there.
Good idea right there from Claudia Rose. Just unfortunately not a strong enough head. And easily kept in by the goalie.
Jesuit here battling for the midfield. That's another key point I want to talk about. After Jesuit attack, Claudia Rose able to control it. Maybe she can find someone behind her. She turns, drops the shoulder a little bit. Is able to keep control of it, and it will go out. It will be a corner kick. Jesuit really needs to just keep control of the midfield. It's like whoever wins the midfield controls the game. just controlling the entire midfield is just so important. It gives you so many more opportunities. Looks like Anna will take the corner for Jesuit. Puts her hand up, and she sends it in. Some players get a head on it, but Nelson ultimately walks away with it. There is 7 minutes and 19 seconds left in this game. Jesuit and West Linn battling for midfield right now. West Linn maybe can get an attack here.
Before she shoots the ball into her own teammate.
Thomas plays back to Styles. Styles plays it up into the defender of West Linn. West Linn playing a nice little 1-2 here. Can they an attack? Can Jesuit just survive this one attack from them? And
scary opportunity there from West Linn, but
probably a little bit of miscommunication there by West Linn, which ultimately could that cost them the game? It was a golden opportunity for them, but unable to capitalize on that. Jesuit has the ball in their own territory. Now they play it smart. It'll be a throw-in for Jesuit. Thomas throws it in. Ref is telling her that she's a little bit. She's just a little too far up. Yeah, just a little too far, about 10 yards.
The ref is just.
I mean, at this level, and especially in the playoffs, you don't want one call making the entire game. And something as small as that could make the entire game. Does we get another throw in here? Claudia Rose. Is it back to Styles? Styles hits it up, but is returned by West Linn defender. West Linn trying to shield it, but it's going to be a throw-in for Jesuit. There is about 5 minutes and 14 seconds left in the first half of extra time. Slamma trying to find someone upfield. She finds Abby Cox. Abby Cox trying to control it. Jesuit just clearing it up a little bit. And it looks like it will be a Jesuit throw-in. Thomas took that way far back. In the hope of just getting off quickly. Thomas sends it up for Claudia Rose. Fakes it. Turns. But doesn't get a good opportunity there. Thomas will take another throw in here. Practically lives on the baseline now. Thomas crosses it in. Deflect off the header. Rose
right
trying to find Abby Cox in the middle. Rose trying to get a header off there. But it's going to be a throw in again. And guess who's taking it? It's Thomas.
Another time, yeah. I feel like this is a good sign for the Crusaders, though, playing more aggressive.
Rose.
Yeah, corner kick coming in.
Deflected by the West Linn defender, and it looks like Anna will take a corner. She almost scored a corner earlier in this game, if you remember. And maybe she'll try to score this one. About 3 minutes, 40 seconds left in this first half of extra time. Puts her hand up, sends it in. Can anyone get a hit on it? It's scramble in the middle. Goalie out of their position. He'll find Anna back again. She's going to play back to Thomas. Thomas plays it up. Rose. It's Dunn. Apologies. Dunn sees she can cross it in. It looks like it was offside, though. Unfortunate there.
Another golden opportunity there from the Crusaders.
Yeah,
just another scramble.
Very unfortunate there because Jesuit had their goalie. West Linn's goalie was off their line for a good couple of seconds, and Let's
I
go.
feel like
Let's second.
this happens like a couple of times now. Corner kick and then a scramble for the ball.
And
Fortunately, no one has been able to come up with anything yet. There's a slide here.
Michael there.
No call from it. Any ref. Jesuit playing it back.
Lucy Thomas. Jeffries. Trying to find McLennan. Lucy Thomas.
Attack here for the Crusaders. Breaks
Done.
one defender.
She can take it. She does not. And Jesuit still pressuring up Slamma. Just right on her. Trying to win that ball back. She wins it back. She's on the sideline. A little bit of bad touch there, which will lead to the goalie getting it. Mave Thomas with a header straight to the other team. And it will be a Westland throw-in. Good pressure by Slamma. Just never giving up on the play. I feel like we've seen that a couple times now. Just when no one else wants to pressure, Slamma's there to pressure.
About a minute and a half remaining. The first half of extra time.
Mave Thomas tries to find Abby Cox and will instead have a throw-in here.
Jesuit going quick here. Trying to waste no time.
Mave Thomas with a throw-in to Abby Cox. Abby Cox on the side. Cox cuts in. She has a shot here.
Shot.
A little bit of a deflection, which leads straight into the goalie's hand. There's about 1 minute. There's a minute and 2 seconds left to play in the first half. Wow. I mean, so much action. I feel like Jesuit have played on either one side or the other. There's never really been a time where they've played on both sides, really. I mean, the first half, it was always on the right. I mean, yeah, on the first half, it was always on the right side. Second half was on the left side. This time, I feel like it's also been on the left side. Haven't really seen the right side get involved as much. Do you think that's part of Coach Fenna's strategy here? Just overload one side?
I think his strategy is to just pressure each side, you know. I think the ball is just going on either the left side or the right side, but I think their strategy is to just play more aggressive and, you know, having options on each side of the field.
And looks like Jesuit is done with their huddle. And it looks like a substitution for the Jesuit Crusaders. Number 21, Claudia Rose is coming out for number 15, Natalie Weber, just to maybe get some more force up top. And it looks like maybe Claudia was a little bit tired there. I mean, she did do a lot of work. So looks like Jesuit are still pressing up a little bit high, even if it's a goalie's ball. Maybe just force a mistake. So Nelson, she kicks it all the way up past the 40-yard line. So it kicks around 60 yards. Jesuit trying to find an opening, but Westland's not letting them breathe. Mave Thomas on the throw. She finds a defender. Sophia Stiles tries to clear it. West Linn looking dangerous here. They may have an attack here, but is dispelled by Jesuit.
About 10 seconds left here. Trying to make an opportunity here for each side, and they're just gonna.
That's it. It's looking like might stay in midfield, and looks like we are gonna go to second half of extra time without a goal being scored. Wow. So what do you think about the half? Just overall, how do you feel about that?
I think this half is how they played in the second half of regulation. You know, good shots on target. Again, yes, playing aggressive. I think they're having more options as well on like opposite sides of the field, passing the ball more and trying to create more opportunities for the offense. And the defense has been phenomenal as well on both sides.
Yeah, I feel like Judge would definitely have had more um, opportunities, and Zoe Anderson hasn't had much to do. But hopefully she keeps it that she wants it to keep it that way because I mean Judge would have just had little stuff to do on defense that compared to West Linn. I feel like the corners have also been a big part of just how Judge would have played. The whole scrambling in the box we've seen multiple times throughout the entire game, but I feel like the ones in extra time, the ones that we saw, were more, if that makes sense.
It does make sense, yes.
And I feel like the scrambling was just more chaotic, which, I mean, it could be good or bad. Could lead to a goal.
I think it's good to be a little bit scrambled in, try to confuse the defenders maybe, because you're just in a pile, You don't know who's gonna do what.
Yeah, is looking like Jesuit. I'll be very curious to see what changes Coach Fenna has for his team, and same thing with West Linn and their coach. Be very interested to see what they decide to do here.
About 5 seconds left until we start the second half of extra time.
Second half of extra time will also be 10 minutes, and once again, if they are tied at the end of extra time, then we will go to a penalty shootout once more. And it's got to be, both teams have just been, they've been good, but honestly they haven't been playing well enough to get that goal and turn the game into their favor. Jesuit, little in unfamiliar territory here. They're usually used to dominating their team and not letting it get to extra time. But West Linn have done a good job of just controlling and just making the Crusaders just play their game. I feel that's also really difficult to do, is just have the other team play the way you want them to play. Just controlling them. Just such a difficult skill, and I feel like West Linn have done that pretty well here.
And Jesuit and West Linn switching sides once again. Both teams in the huddle, getting prepared for this final 10 minutes of play before or if we go into PKs.
Looks like, and Jesuit will start with the kickoff for our final 10 minutes of regulation. Final 10 minutes of extra time here and just of play in general. Jesuit trying to send it up, immediately catch West Linn off guard. But it will go out for a West Linn throw-in. And then you have the Jesuit varsity men's will also play West Linn after this. West Linn with the throw-in here. Slamma with the header. It will go to Mave Thomas for the throw-in. This time on the opposite side. West Linn, just a constant battle of throw-ins here. Of just West Linn clearing it for another throw-in. West Linn clearing it towards the middle this time. But it will be a throw-in.
Another throw-in.
Yeah, the thing is, Mave Thomas, his arm's tired at this point. Just so many throw-ins.
I would assume so, yeah.
But that's the thing. Fatigue is such a big part of the game. That's why all these athletes out there are definitely prepared for this amount of cardio. Abby Cox on the wing has a good chance, but the Jesuit will get a corner on this end? Will they be as dangerous as they were last time? Jesuit are always dangerous on these corners. will be Kaylin McLennan on this corner. Crosses it in. Slamma does get a head on it, but unfortunate to not get the correct connection on it, and it does send it wide. Just about 8 minutes left here in extra time. And Jesuit fights for it in the middle. And it will be cleared out. Sophia asking for Zoe Anderson to come out. Zoe Anderson does come out in time. Sophia Styles a little bit stressed there that she didn't come. Zoe Anderson did not come out immediately. Slamma on the wing. Can she beat the defender on a foot race? She cannot, and ball goes out of bounds for a goal kick. Constant back and forth between these two teams. Who can get the push above the other person? Jesuit in the corner. All right, in the middle. Can they hit? There he hit it.
Crossing it in.
Towards the middle. Maybe they can find no person. But Nelson from Westland does collect it.
A lot of action Nelson has seen all game.
Just about 6 minutes, 35 seconds left. Can Jesuit force a win here instead of going to the dreaded penalties? Jesuit on the wing. McLennan. A little bit of shove there. She fights through it. She has a chance to send it into the box. It's a little bit short and a little bit low. Jesuit do get it back. Mave Thomas fighting for it right now. And Lucy Thomas wants Zoe Anderson to come out, and she does this time promptly. McNary. Send it across. Abby Cox able to control it. She has 3 defenders on her. She gets by 2 of them. Is she able to get past the 3rd? Unfortunately not. Westland will get a throw in here. That just shows how much Westland sees Abby Cox as a threat to immediately send 3 defenders on her. Just try and shut her down. Slamma. Jesuit do get possession back here. Mave Thomas able to cross it in. Doesn't quite work out for them, and Westland do get possession back. Jesuit gets it back. Styles on the run. She's going to look for it to cross it. Styles on a run here. She shoots it, and it's just off the net, deflected by the goalie.
Great run.
So close. What a save by Westland's goalie Nelson. Wow, what a run by Styles. Usually a defender decides she was going to take it on herself, and it nearly worked.
Another corner here from the left side. Last corner kick from the left side and resulted in almost a goal right here.
And takes it up.
Nelson.
And she's going to calm down and let her team breathe. Just about 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in the second half extra time. Nelson, what a game she is having. Jesuit clears it out. And Abby Cox is able to take it back. Abby can run down the side. She cuts towards the middle a little bit. Finds Weber. What can Weber do from this position? She crosses it in. Header by Claudia Rosen does not go in.
Great opportunity right there from the Crusaders. Great sequence from Weber to cross it into Crusaders, but unfortunately the header's a bit too wide.
Yeah, Claudia Rose couldn't quite get the angle she wanted on that. 3 minutes and 25 seconds left. And are we seeing penalties once more? Jesuit, just on both men's and women's, have seen penalties, and they've both looked very dangerous. Dunn wins it back. Claudia Rose on the side. She does not want penalties. I mean, no one does, but Jesuit especially.
Yeah, corner kick here for Jesuit again.
Looks like McNary is, not McNary, sorry, McLennan is going to take it. McLennan on the corner. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left. Plays it short to Abby Cox. Plays it back to McLennan. McLennan outside the box. Crosses it in. Can anyone get a head on it? So close. So close for Jeffries. Just about an inch away. And now, 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. Nelson has the ball. She kicks it up. She finds her own team. And is this a chance for Linn? Jeffries able to control it. Lucy Thomas sends it up to Weber. A little bit of miscommunication between Weber and Dunn. Header by Thomas. Abby Cox. And this will be a throw-in for Jesuit with about a minute, 40 seconds left. Abby Cox. Hits Linn on the counterattack here. This is looking dangerous for Linn. But no. Sophia Stiles is able to shield it away for a throw-in. Thomas just wanting to get a couple of extra yards there. Thomas is still a little bit too far. And the ref is right on that. A couple times we've seen that this game. 1 minute left in this game. Will be another throw-in for Jesuit. Jesuit bench rushing to get the ball. It looks like Jesuit doesn't seem. Oh, it's a free kick. Apologies. 38 seconds left. Dunn has a chance to cross it in. She sends it in a little bit low. And is that going to be a corner? No, it's not. 24 seconds left.
Clock's still running. Still an opportunity here. You got to go quick if you're the Crusaders.
Crusaders desperate for a goal here. Dunn on the corner. She crosses it in. Can she find anyone? No, it goes long. 5 seconds left. And we are seeing penalties once more. 0-0 penalties. Wow. I bet when the Jesuit team woke up today, they weren't expecting to go to penalties.
You know, both sides are playing very good as well, but, you know, offensively and defensively, they can't really do much to score goals, you know. So now we are here in PK shootouts. Tensions are very high for both teams.
I feel nervous about this because Zoe Anderson has had some opportunities to show her goalkeeping capabilities, but it's really all been Nelson who was able to, and I feel like she's just on point right now, and I feel like she is just on her game right now, and maybe Zoe Anderson's a little bit cold or just a little bit not warmed up enough for penalties, but it is penalties nonetheless. So there will be 5 initial penalties before we go to sudden death. And after the 5, say we do tie up at 5-5 for the penalties, then sudden death. I don't think Jesuit is quite familiar with this. for the women's team at least.
Yeah, obviously not, because obviously they're used to dominating. But you know, I think they still got what it takes to win these PKs. All you gotta do is again remain calm, just focus, um, and just be yourselves. And yeah, I think those are the key points of
Yeah,
shooting PKs. And if you're the goalie, again, be focused, be on target.
it's
Don't
a
let anything distract you.
it's basically a roulette with the goalie. It's just do you guess the right way? If you do, can you get there in time? Do you if you're the goalie, do you wait off your reactions or do you jump before they even kick it to maybe get there in time or psych out the defender or the shooter? Apologies. It's like they're gonna go flip the coin now to see which goal they're shooting on and see who shoots first. It looks like that both teams are going back to their huddle, and we will be in penalty shootouts very, very shortly. I feel like the atmosphere in the stadium is very, very tense, as it should be. Jesuit going out to the goal. Zoe Anderson heading to her goal line. Anderson maybe trying to hype up the crowd a little bit in these intense times. Jesuit, her whole team in the huddle.
Again, just being calm, being focused, focus on the ball, focus on the direction of the ball. Key points while you're shooting penalties.
All right, teams lining up on halfway line. Eager just to get this over with.
Did you expect to go to PKs before the game started, Carson?
Honestly, if I'm being honest, no, I did not. With Jesuit being number one ranked team in the number one ranked women's team in the country, I did not expect to go penalties today. And just the way they've dominated every other opponent, I didn't expect it. But if you're West Linn, you've prepared for this. You know what Jesuit is, and you've watched the film. You know how they play. And it looks like Jesuit will be taking the first penalty kick. Unless... Oh, they're just taking their breath. Looks like we are having a little bit of technical difficulties with the scoreboard, so my co-host Christian will keep you updated as much as he can, and as frequency as he can. Looks like West Linn will be the first to take their penalty.
Oh no, 13.
Looks like first kick will be by Caden Sheldon. Taken calmly, composed. Anderson guesses the correct way, but is unable to reach it. Well taken penalty by a Westland midfielder. It's forward.
1-0 Westland. First shot, first goal.
And it looks like Sophia Stiles will be the first Jesuit player to take a penalty. She had an opportunity to make this game 1-0. And now she gets an opportunity to give Jesuit their first goal from a penalty. And the keeper guesses the correct way. Good save from the keeper, able to reach it. And looks like it'll be number 6, Kylie Schreck for West Linn. The score is currently 0-1. There are 5 penalties in total, unless we go sudden death. And she slots it in bottom right. Zoe Anderson unable to get it.
2-0 Westland.
And Jesuit is sending one of their own goalies actually to get it. Lauren Boyrock. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Let's see if Lauren can slot this away. And she hits it over the bar. Just a little bit too powerful. I'm not sure if it was nerves that got to her or just chose the wrong amount of power she wanted to put in that shot. And the score is currently 2-0.
2-0 Jesuit. 0-2 penalties.
And next for Westland is number 27, Cassidy Harding. And she misses. Jesuit relieved to have a little bit of breathing room.
Score still 2-0. Jesuit just to the stripe.
And it will be number 7, Lane Lee, at the penalty spot for Jesuit. This is a very crucial penalty right here. Lane Lee, chance to keep Jesuit alive. And she does. Calm, cool, collected. The only word you can describe that penalty.
Score now is 2-1. Westland has 2. Jesuit 1.
Next is number 30, Ava Johnson for West Linn. Anderson needs to save this one or have Johnson miss it. Well, doesn't need to, but would preferably like to do that. And she saves it.
Save.
Brilliant save by Anderson. Fully extended her arm to tip that over the bar. Absolutely brilliant.
Good save it there from Anderson.
Now,
relieving the stress.
number 21, Claudia Rose for Jesuit. And that
Westland 2, Jesuit 1.
that takes a lot of stress off of Rose's shoulders. Can Rose tie this game? She does not. Score is still 2-1. And Westland has a chance to put this away. If
It looks like
Westland's
the goalkeepers,
looks
the
like
goalkeepers take
Naomi Nelson will take his penalty. If she scores, Jesuit goes home, and Westland will move on to the semifinals. She misses it. Jesuit
Still
stay
hope for
alive
Jesuit.
here at Cronin Field.
Goalie
And it
versus
looks
goalie
like
right there.
the penalty is being retaken because Zoe Anderson looks like to be was off her line. I believe Zoe Anderson was off her line there. So Naomi Nelson has another chance to put this away and move Westland past Jesuit. And she does. Westland moves past Jesuit in penalty shootouts, the final score being 3-1.
Great game between both teams. Not the result Jesuit were looking for, but overall, you got to be happy with your team. Keep your head up and prepare for next season.
Yeah. I'm Carson Vello. My partner's been Christian Vu. Thank you for joining us at Cronin Field.